Unit 7, Lesson 1. Listen and do.
What's on TV this evening, Maddie? I guess all your programmes are different from the ones we get in Ireland.
I guess so. Let me look at the TV magazine a minute. There's The World Today on Channel 1 at 6.
What's on apart from that?
Well, there's Family Friends.
Oh, what's that about?
It's a soap. It says here, it follows the lives of Bill, Bella and their friends.
That sounds okay. And what's on after that?
There's Meals in Minutes on Channel 2 at 6:30. I always watch that, so I'm afraid you'll have to watch it too.
No problem. I like cooking. And what's on after that?
There's Our Changing Climate on Channel 1, Let's Go, Channel 2, and Sounds Great on Channel 3, all at 7 o'clock. What about Sounds Great from 7 to 7:30?
What's that about?
It's a music programme. It's produced live in the studios and it's often very good.
Right, that's fine with me.
So let's watch Family Friends at 6, then we're going to watch Meals in Minutes from 6:30 to 7.
And then it Sounds Great at 7 for half an hour.
And then it'll be time for dinner.
Unit 7, Lesson 2. Listen and read.
Down there you can see Studios 1 and 2. Studio 1 is small and it's used for programmes like sports shows with a presenter and just a few guests.
And Studio 2?
That's bigger, and it's used for things like discussion programmes with studio audiences. And over here is Studio 3. Do you recognise the sets?
Like that living room there and that shop.
I think they're the sets for Family Friends.
Yes, our top soaps produced right there every week.
My favourite programme.
Is everything filmed in just one studio?
Yes, and the filming is all run by the director and her team from this control room.
So the director doesn't work in the studio?
No, things down there are organised by the floor manager. That's him. He's talking to the cameraman.
When an episode is made, does it go out live?
No. First it's edited by our production people. It's broadcast a week later.
Look, the actors are coming on set. They're going to start filming.
Would you like to watch?
I certainly would.
Unit 7, Lesson 5. Listen and speak. Part 1.
Welcome to this week's All About Us, the programme that brings you all the local news and events. For our first report, we go straight to the new Hillside Community Centre. Megan.
Thank you, Peter. Well, as you can see, the new community centre is really new. As we speak, members of the Community Centre Action Group are painting the windows and putting up the name of the centre. And with me to talk about this project, I have Anne Rice, the leader of the Action Group. Anne, thank you for joining us.
Thank you for asking me.
Well, let's start at the beginning. How did it all begin?
A lot of local people have wanted a community centre for a long time. A place for people to have meetings or to have a cup of coffee together, and a place for mothers to bring their small children to play together.
I see. And why did you choose this place?
Well, it had been a general store, but it had been closed for more than 2 years. It was looking very dirty and untidy, and so we decided to find out about it, and we learned that it was owned by the council.
So what did you do then?
Some of us formed our action group, and we wrote a proposal to the council. That was last August.
What did the proposal say?
I'll read some of it to you. The General Store, 48 High Street. Proposal for new use. By the Community Centre Action Group. Recently, we have been worried that this store has been left empty for more than 2 years. We have now been told that this building is owned by the council, and so we would like to make the following proposal. We believe that the shop should not be kept empty any longer because it will soon start to fall down. We feel that something useful ought to be done with it as soon as possible. As members of the council know, a community centre has been needed badly in our area for a long time, and we think that the old general store could be turned into a new centre for the local community quite easily.
And I guess it was accepted, wasn't it? Did it happen quickly?
Yes, it was accepted 4 weeks later, in September.
Great! And what did the action group do then?
We had a meeting and we wrote a long list of jobs that had to be done to get the centre ready. Part 2.
When did work start?
Work began in October, just 3 weeks after the proposal had been accepted. There was a lot of rubbish in the shop, and so council workers had to take that away. And then, in November, we, the action group, cleaned the whole place.
I expect that was hard work.
It was. And after that, in December, the council workers had to repair the doors and windows. Some of them needed a lot of work.
And then?
In January, the council had to construct some walls inside the building. That created several new rooms, a cafe, a kitchen, a meeting room, and a children's room.
I see. And what happened next?
Well, then, in February, we painted all the new rooms.
Have you had any help from anyone apart from the council?
Yes. Since early February, we have asked local shops, offices, and all sorts of other people. They've given us a lot of money.
Have you used the money yet?
Yes, during the last 2 months we've bought tables, chairs, kitchen things, and lots of other equipment.
So, is everything nearly finished now?
Yes, we just have to do a little more painting, a bit more cleaning, and some more tidying up. And then, finally, we want to hold a party to open the centre.
And when will that be?
On Saturday, the 1st of May, at 3 p.m. Please come.
Thank you. I certainly will. And thank you for talking to All About Us.
You're very welcome. Unit 7, Lesson 5, Pronunciation.
1. That created several new rooms, a cafe, a kitchen, a meeting room, and a children's room. 2. During February and March, we asked local shops, offices, and all sorts of other people. 3. Yes, during the last 2 months, we've bought tables, chairs, kitchen things, and lots of other equipment. 4. Yes, we just have to do a little more painting, a bit more cleaning, and some more tidying up.
Unit 7, Lesson 6. Write. The General Store, 48 High Street. Proposal for new use. By the Community Centre Action Group. Recently, we have been worried that this store has been left empty for more than 2 years. We have now been told that this building is owned by the council, and so we would like to make the following proposal. We believe that the shop should not be kept empty any longer because it will soon start to fall down. We feel that something useful ought to be done with it as soon as possible. As members of the council know, a community centre has been needed badly in our area for a long time. And we think that the old general store could be turned into a new centre for the local community quite easily.